Hello, the name is Mr. Domio there, and welcome to my Hull City career mode. This is part 3 on FIFA 14, and I want to start by saying that my previous game, basically the progression that I made on part 2, didn't actually save, so I'm going to have to simulate the matches with Udinese and Chelsea. It's something that I didn't really want to do. I did want to kind of play them, but then at the same time, I really didn't at the same time because it just seems like something that I've done before, and it just doesn't seem right to have to play it again. But I did simulate the game 3 times, and on all 3 occasions I won because I was trying to get a loss to kind of make it fair because I did get beat by them 3-0, but that just didn't happen, and we ended up beating them 3-1. So I just said, you know what, it's a friendly. It's not really going to impact the season much. The Chelsea game's really the one that I need to get a loss in, and I did. As you can see there, Schürrle scoring straight away from the second minute. But I just kind of want to address the question of kind of like why I didn't upload for a couple of days, because I did. This is something that I want to kind of make a bit more frequent, and that's basically just because of what's happened and the fact that my game didn't save, and it just the whole idea of career mode just didn't seem like something I really wanted to get into straight away. And because I've been doing a bit bad on it, I decided to do a different career mode off camera and kind of like get a feel of the game and stuff like that. But we do get some transfer targets here. We've got Chuba Akpom, Thomas Kalas, Nathan Ake. Tell me down below how you pronounce that name because I don't really know. And Marcos Lopez, all from big BPL sides. It's young talent, so I'm looking to loan them out and possibly even buy them after I've loaned them. But there's one specific person that I want to buy straight away and not loan, and that is Nathan Ake or Ake. I'm just going to call him Nathan from now on. But I do put in an offer here for 1 million. They came to me and said that we've got a value of 1.7 million, which I thought was a bit unfair. I know he's only 18, but he hasn't exactly got one of the greatest overalls. Of course, you can't see it now, but I already preemptively knew what it would be, around about 66, 69, so around that. So I do actually loan out Thomas Kalas and Marcos Lopez because they'll be very useful. Marcos Lopez to kind of eject some pace and some dribbling into that centre attacking mid role, as we've only got Boyd and Corin there, and it's we kind of needed someone else to kind of challenge for that spot, and also Kalas because we needed a new left back and we placed right back, but I'm going to be playing him at left back. So anyway, they did reject the 1 million offer for Nathan, so we actually put in a trade offer as well. We add McShane into that because he's a centre back that I'm not really going to use, so we'll see what happens and if they come back to me with good news on that one. But as you can see here, McGregor makes a great snave. I was about to say Snodgrass, so I said snave, but he makes a great snave, and Jesus Christ. He makes a great save, and then Snodgrass gets a goal, so that's a bit cheesy. I didn't really like how he got the goal. It was a typical FIFA raids, so to say. But this game, it was really boring. Nothing really happened for me in this. Like, the best chances I get is what I'm going to show you, and they're not even really good chances. So I didn't really have much highlights to show from this game. We did end up losing 1-0 to Norwich, which I guess you could have told by the fact that nothing interesting happened in the game. But yeah, this BPL season didn't really start off the way that I wanted it to. I've lost against Chelsea, now I'm going to lose against Norwich as well at the same time. I'm trying to debate whether it's actually because of the difficulty that I've got it on, because at the moment I'm playing on world class, and I kind of feel like I need to tone it down to professional, but I'll get to that when it comes around. And I was told last episode to search up the player Jordan Lukaku. I did actually get him on my Arsenal career mode in FIFA 13, and at the moment he's on loan from Anderlecht to a different club, so I can't really do much about him other than scout him and add him to my shortlist, so that's what I'll do. And another player that I was told to have a look into, he's not Eden Hazard but Thorgan Hazard I think his name is, but it's kind of the same issue. He's on loan again from Chelsea to, I'm guessing, a Belgian league team, so I can't really do anything but scout him and add him to my shortlist, but that's what I'll do. And those are 2 players that I'll be looking to sign or loan in the near future. So yeah, any suggestions on people I should buy, still put them down below and I'll consider them for the January transfer window. But we're against City here, and it's actually interesting that they're playing Costel Pantilimon, and they've also bought Thiago Silva from PSG. They're playing a fairly weak side against me in this battle, which I guess is fair to say because I'm only Hull City. I've got a 3.5 star team, but I'm looking confident about my side, but I don't think it's a side that can really take on City very well. So, as you can see, the new signing there, Gabriel Agbonlahor, being played, but it's only the 5th minute, and Milner passes it off to Yavi Garcia, and Yavi Garcia crosses it into the young talent, which is Young Guidetti. Young Guidetti, did I say John Guidetti? And 6th minute, 1-0 down. I mean, Jesus, it's not going great. So I can already tell I'm going to get a bit of a thrashing here. And this is on world class again. So this is kind of like why I'm kind of projecting the question of whether I should move down to professional. So anyway, Gael Clichy here running down the wing, and he actually does cross it back into Alexander Kolarov, which was playing. He was playing left mid, which I found a bit strange. I didn't think Kolarov would really suit a left mid role, but I was proven wrong because he scored a goal. So that's 2-0 down in the first half already. I'm kind of seeing with Alan McGregor in these recent games, he's not really having many good games. He's not really doing anything that amazing compared to his pre-season, but as you can see that was awful play from Alan McGregor again. It was a bit unfair on him to say the least, because he did actually save it, but he hit the inside of his glove and then bounced back into the net from Fernandinho, so there's not much you can do about that. So we are 3-0 down here, and this corner kind of sums up the whole game, to be honest. The fact that I was just out-muscled, out-powered, out-strengthed, out-everything. Just, there was nothing I could really do. So we end up losing that 3-0. So we've lost 3-0, 1-0 and 3-0 again. So that's 3 games lost in the beginning of the season. Not a great start. But as you can see here, this is transfer deadline day. I don't actually go to buy anyone, but you can see there Luis Suarez, Thiago Silva and Chiellini are the top deals of the transfer window. So yeah, I just thought that'd be nice and interesting to add in, otherwise you'd be seeing me play against City and United and kind of thinking, why the hell have they got those sorts of people? But we do actually get a loan offer here for Will Almson, I think his name is. So we loan him out, but that is just a player that we're going to end up selling in the near future, so yeah. We do go on to our squad report here, and Callas has been progressing nicely. Unfortunately, Figueroa has been going down, but that can be expected since he's 30 years old. But not many people are kind of progressing, which I'm a bit disappointed about. But at the same time, you can't really expect much with the way we've been playing and the results that we've been getting. So, but not all bad news, because Robbie Brady and Sonny Aluko, that's his name. They have both gone up by 1 rating each, which is kind of nice to hear. But we do go into the Capital One Cup game here against Barnsley, and they're looking to be quite a decent side. Not great, but not bad either. But I think this is a game that we should definitely be winning. And for this game, I did actually put the difficulty down to professional. I did make that step and that decision to kind of change it to professional. I'm going to see how the results pan out. If I do end up beating too many teams that Hull City realistically wouldn't beat, like if I beat Arsenal, United, Chelsea, City, then I think that's the point when I should really be changing it to world class, because I do want this series to be realistic. I don't want to get top half of the table straight away with Hull City. I'll be happy with bottom half of the table. But we do actually get a goal here with Jake Livermore to start it off. He did actually score with a rebound goal, so I was checking the achievement there that I got. So anyway, what a great start to this game. We've actually got a goal. It's our first goal competitively as Hull City, so it's kind of nice to see that we're getting somewhere. But Jake Livermore there starting off the scoring, and we do get another chance here. Robbie Brady running down the side and puts it into Agbonlahor, but I think here he just gets blocked by Barnsley, and Barnsley kick it up to Pedersen, and Pedersen just goes out on a run on his own, and McGregor comes out to try and stop it at some point. Yeah, here we go, and it's the same thing that really happened with Fernandinho. It's just really unfortunate, but Pedersen does get the goal here, and he actually was injured when he got the goal, so Barnsley should be proud of him, and he does equalise it up 1-1 a while before half time. So this is kind of the part where I was kind of thinking that professional, it does actually seem like a pretty stable difficulty for me, but I did actually start up with Boyd there up front, and I choose to change that around. I take off Marcos Lopez and put Sagbo on, and switch Sagbo and Boyd around, and hopefully Sagbo will be able to inject something into the game, because right at this moment we seem a little bit sluggish. But El Mohammadi on the ball to Agbonlahor to Sagbo through to Boyd, and Boyd was taken down by a Barnsley defender, and that grants us a penalty. But as you'll see here from the replay, I don't really think it was a fair decision. I don't think it was a penalty, but at the same time, I'm not complaining because it'll give us a chance to actually get ahead on this game, which we haven't had many chances to do. And I was kind of debating here on who to take the penalty. You know, there's a lot of 70 rated penalty takers on my team, but I do decide to give it to the highest rated, which is Sagbo, and you know, see what he can do. So I get a great penalty here with him and smash it to the right hand side. I was actually scared that Steele was going to get it there and actually, you know, save the penalty, but Sagbo, you know, hit it too hard for him to, you know, react quick enough to get the ball. Wow, that replay. So yeah, we are 2-1 up here, and this game's just going well. And at this point, we just keep getting opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and we take these opportunities as Brady passes it to Agbonlahor, back to Sagbo, and Sagbo puts it in the back of the net once again a few minutes later, and he makes it 2 for himself. Sagbo on an explosive game right here, you know, just kind of showing why he should be put ahead of the players like Danny Green and Agbonlahor. I'm a bit disappointed with the signing Agbonlahor. He hasn't really done much for me. I think his stats in a way kind of lie, because I just don't see his pace and strength really coming to the game much. But Boyd here with a rebound goal, again getting 2 chances to score, messes up the first one, but seals the second one and makes it 4-1. So you know. I don't really know what to say, you know, it's a game we should be winning, so I'm not really that excited about it. But, you know, 4-1's always a good sort of score to get. But Aluko does run down the wing here, and a chance for Sagbo to get a hat-trick, but it goes right to the keeper's hands, which is really unfortunate, that, because I kind of wanted Sagbo to get a hat-trick. Just, you know, I think he deserved it from the way he played, but actually, you know, kind of contradicting what I said there, Agbonlahor showing his strength. But this is one thing that I kind of wanted to say. The whole whistle being able to be blown instead of it being halfway at the line now. As you can see there, Agbonlahor, he was like literally through on goal, and that would have been 5-1 in my opinion. So that's just something that's debatable. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, leave comments on what I should do, and I hope you've enjoyed this in general. I'll see you later for part 4.